Hello, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Give me a minute, please. I need to see if my audio is working. Yeah, looks like everything is okay. Okay. Okay, let's paint. Just a second. Okay, I'm going to turn on some lights. Okay. Just a minute. Let me see. The colors, I mean, I use the same colors. I try to keep a simple palette. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Okay. Okay, my colors are titanium white, cadmium yellow hue, cadmium red hue, permanent alizarin crimson, cobalt blue, and ivory black. I try to keep it simple, just in this way it's gonna be easier for you all to follow me. Okay, hello Matthew, hello Sarah, hello Richard, hello Maggie, hello Joel, hello Pop. Okay. Now I'm gonna sketch, and I use a little bit of paint to make a quick sketch. Just a second. I'm just moving little things here. Okay, I'm gonna mix just black, red, and yellow. Just few paint, okay? Not too much paint, and I'm gonna sketch with this. Let's see, where is the top? Is gonna be here. The bottom of the face around here. I can place the whole head here, and yeah, I think maybe it's too big. Let's see. Yeah, it could be a little bit smaller. I'm gonna reduce this here, the chin here. Okay, you know that usually I use a structured drawing, and the method that I use for drawing is a combination between the Loomis method and the Bark method. The Bark method is, you know, when you have an image the same size, just pretty close to the painting. Oh, where's the image? Okay, sorry, here's the image. At the same size, it's like using this side size method. And for the Loomis method, what I do is split this face in 3 portions. In this way, I have in this line the brows, the nose, and the chin. Okay, and from here, from this middle here, there is the base of the nose. You can trace 2 lines, like a 45-degree angle lines, and you're gonna find the eyes around here. For the eyes, it depends on, I mean, from person to person, but you can split from here to here in 3 portions. Okay, and you're gonna find the eyes here. It could be on top of this line, it could be just in the middle, it could be below this line. It depends. Maybe a person who has like a longer nose, a shorter nose, you know. That changes from person to person. Hello, Paro Serrano. Hello, Maggie. Yeah, I put the picture. Sorry. Hello, Ardesh. Early painting session today. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I usually take my son to the swimming pool, and I've been lately for the last 2 times, and I'm just planning to end up on time. Okay, now what I'm doing is checking out the overall shape, and her face is kind of pretty symmetrical, and even I can put her whole face in some kind of rectangle here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. One eye is around here, the other eye is around here. The nose. And from here to here I split this in half, and on top of this line I place the mouth. Now you gotta check out, I mean, it's not like these measurements of this structure is gonna work all the time. Now it depends on the face. Okay. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is I start squinting down my eyes because I want to see the difference between light and shadows. The simple way always is gonna be start with just two values, okay? Light and shadow. Now, if you have more experience, you can start with 3, 4, 5 values. Pre-mix a lot of colors here and start applying to the face. It's just up to anyone. I prefer two values because it's easier for me to kind of at the same time that I'm applying color, making the difference values, and at the same time trying to work on the likeness. Okay. Hello, Ann Art. Hello, Weria. Hello, Dita. Okay. Dita, yes, I'm just making this live stream here in YouTube and on Instagram too. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna mix. I'm gonna just use. I'm not gonna use too much paint. I'm gonna smooth out this painting a lot. You know, the last 3 or 4 paintings on my channel, I've been using a lot of paint, like the really thick paintings. Not like a lot, but a lot for me. I used to more to blend. I love to blend a lot. At the same time, I love a painterly approach sometimes. Okay, what I want here is a gray down orangey color. That means that I start with orange and then I grade down orange with black or blue or both, and white. You can grade down this to the point that this could be really close to just gray, to black and white. Okay. Now I prepare one value first and then the other. One thing that I try to do, if I see the difference on the photograph between the light and shadow, I want to see the same difference between light and shadow here on my palette. Sometimes it's really strong difference between the light color and the darker color. And sometimes it's just very subtle because the shadow is not too dark. In this case, the shadow is not too dark. And I see some kind of greenish reflected light because she's on the some place out in the forest or something like that. Okay, I think this color it could be okay for my shadow. Okay. Let's continue. Hello, Erzbet. Okay, sorry, I don't understand Hungarian. And art. Hello, and art. And art shorts. Okay. Let's see. I'm squinting my eyes. Need to step back a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to separate this. I'm gonna use this darker color first. I see like the shadow is here. Goes like this, like this. Yeah. It's like all this area is in shadow. Of course, I have some light here on the cheekbone, and the forehead. I have like a mid-tone here. Light, mid-tone, light, and mid-tone. Okay, I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna add first this color. But I don't want to add too much paint. Okay. I don't using any solvent, and my brushes today are all of them are gonna be synthetic brushes. Okay, right now, it's important to have the value right. The color, since I'm working on the Prima, the color is, I mean, it's not gonna be something that gonna be so accurate at the very beginning. The color is something that I build up just little by little, adding more layers, more paint, and that's why I start with just few paint, almost not too much paint. You see, even you can see this kind of transparent, and that's what I want, because that gives me the opportunity to put more color on top of that and change it in case I made a mistake. Okay, now let's use this color. Maybe it's too mute. I don't see any kind of orange in this color anymore, because it should be a grayed out orange. Yeah, I'm gonna use it anyway, and let's see what happens. Okay. The only thing that I want to be sure is about the value. Right now, that's light, that's shadow. Okay, that's pretty good. If I want to make this more orangey, I'm gonna add just more orange on top of that, or more like a more saturated skin color. But if I just want it, right now this color is okay. A little bit of her shoulder here. Okay, I need to prepare more paint. This is orange, just white, black or blue, it depends, okay? Don't complicate yourself too much with this. Now you can, if you want to use more colors, I mean, go ahead, but you can have here your palette 20 colors, and the idea is that you gotta get just to this color, and to get kind of an orangey gray down color you don't need too much. Even you can just a burnt sienna with white, a touch of blue, and you're gonna get to this color. But the idea about using primary colors is for practice. We always need to practice, and the best way is always use primary colors. Okay, let me see. Brow, nose, chin over here, mouth. Okay, now one thing about her face is she has a really short nose, and the photograph the brows are really up, and that means that if I split this, for example, in three portions, the eyes maybe are gonna be not on top of this line. I usually put the eyes on top of this line. Gonna be just here, like at this. I think maybe I'm making a mistake, but you know, the more I see on the painting, the more I'm gonna be able to fix. Because remember, I have the photograph next to the painting, and it's at the same size. That means that it's easier to compare. Okay. 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 Hello, Grayson. Grayson, you're saying that the painting is too tiny. I was thinking about that just about a week ago. I should paint a little bigger. The problem is my camera. I have to. The camera just next to my cheek, and I have painted bigger portraits. Obviously, we paint a lot of different sizes, and I recorded one, and I since the camera is behind, it was behind me. My head, it was just in the middle of. I mean, you could see some of my hair, my head, just blocking the painting. That was the problem. Dolores is asking me when digital art. Yeah, at night. I used to practice. I started to practice digital art really late. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's just because it's kind of for practice. I prefer to do that really late. I started here. The last one it was I started kind of 11 p.m. I end up like 1 a.m. It's pretty nice for me because I used to go to bed like at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Okay. Yeah, but this digital art, I think is the best way. The best thing that about digital painting is about for me, it's about color. Well, I mean, I'm not an expert, but the possibility to add more colors give me an advantage to practice color theory. And that's pretty good. Definitely, I'm gonna paint more. I'm planning to. Try to practice daily. It's just it's just like sometimes I cannot make a live stream daily because sometimes I just practice 10 minutes, a little thing. Okay, I'm gonna draw here. One eye, a little bit of one eye, a little bit of the other eye. Brow, nose, Okay, now I'm using the measurements, and at the same time, since I have the image to my left, I can kind of trace an imaginary line to see where's the eye, to see where's the nose. That's an advantage, okay? That's a really an advantage. Try to print out the image you're about to paint and put it really close to your painting and stick it to your canvas or whatever. I mean, don't move the photograph and don't move the painting. Try to keep both pretty steady. But if you want to capture the likeness, because I mean, the likeness is gonna be about comparison. We need to compare a lot. Okay. Hello, Oscar. Yeah. Yeah. RDH. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Maggie is translating one of the comments that is in Hungarian. Sorry, I don't. I mean, usually, obviously, I would translate this using Google Translator, but it's just right now. It's just like I have to open the browser, and that's gonna take some time for me. Okay, I'm gonna paint a little bit of the background. For the background, I'm gonna use a bristle brush. Just wanna go faster. Okay, some blue, yellow, a touch of alizarin crimson. Okay, I need a little bit of solvent. Oh wow, I don't have any. No, I don't have any solvent right now. The brand of oil paints I'm using is Winton, from Winsor Newton. There's a little bit of paint here, that's it. Okay. I'm gonna change maybe the background. Oh, I didn't realize that. That I have more space here on the camera. I'm gonna have more paint here. Okay. Now I have just two values on the face, and now I'm squinting a lot. I'm trying to see the shape, the position of the nose. I kind of see that I have a mistake here, like for example this side of the face maybe is narrower, should be wider, and at the same time I should narrow this side of the face. It's too early to see some mistakes or to try to correct anything because right now I don't have too much. Okay, hello, Mary Toombs. Hello, Anita. Okay. Now, let's continue. I'm gonna add some lights. I'm just mixing yellow, red, orange, basically white. I'm gonna mix this with a little bit of this color to gray down this color. It looks pretty grayish. It doesn't look like orangey at all. Okay, now it has more color, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay. Now, one thing that I see on the photograph is this light, yellowish, bluish. In other words, it's warm or it's cool. Okay, I see it's a little bit warm, and it's not like a sunlight, but definitely I can tell that she's outside somewhere, and I can feel a little bit of a warm light here. That means that we can add more yellow, a touch of red to paint this. Okay, not too much because I don't want this to be too yellowish. I'm adding more paint, a little bit more paint, but it's not a lot of paint. I mean, it's not like I want to like go really thick with the painting. No, today I'm gonna blend a lot. Okay, from blending, it's not like we don't need paint like a really thin. No, I mean, since I'm not using any medium, okay, you can see that the painting is not really thin, but I mean it's not thick. Enough for blending. That's what I want. Okay. When we blend, a mixture is gonna happen. Okay, we need to kind of calculate what color is gonna be the result. One way to do that is just mix this and this, because that's the color we have here. You mix this and this and you have an idea. Okay, this is the color that we have here. It's not this color because we're blending. If we go with a more painterly approach, we lay down a brush stroke, we leave it there, yeah, it's kind of close to this color we have here. But when we blend, and there is always a mixture happening there. Hello, P-San, what canvas are you using? It's really a smooth canvas. It doesn't have too much tooth. Lately I've been using just two type of canvases. One is a really thin. I mean, it doesn't have kind of tooth at all. It's really soft, and the other one, it has some tooth. And now what happens that when I want to paint bigger portraits, I use the one that it has a really thick tooth or grain. Why? Because the fabric is just thicker. Okay, a little bit of light there. Yeah, I have light here, light on the nose. Light here, light here. Remember that usually all the lights doesn't have the same intensity, okay? We have to check out on that because sometimes we make a mistake and we add an intense highlight here, and we add the same intense highlight here or here, and it's just like the light hit some area of the face and then it spreads out. That means that it's starting to lose strength. It means that this light here, it shouldn't be as light as this one, as bright as that one. Okay, hello cool eyebrow. Oh, you paint with acrylics? Yeah, I have some acrylics paintings on my channel. Not too much, but I have some of them. You know, I love to paint with acrylics too, but you can tell if you check out my channel that anyone can say that maybe I love more oil paint, because that's, in my channel I have kind of 200 videos. It's like 150 are oil paints. No, 100. The rest are with acrylic and pastel. And some drawings. Yeah? A few drawings, because I have another channel that's just for drawing, that I used to do some live streams there, but I couldn't keep it anymore. But I still have the streams there. I just I'm gonna put the link as soon as I have time. Okay. Okay, what I keep forgetting is put the link to my Patreon account. Okay, let's continue. Hello, Fanchon. Okay. Mary Toombs asking me, are you living in Mexico? No, I live in Peru. Peru, Machu Picchu. No, I mean, I live in Peru. I speak Spanish, and I have this channel in English because I have studied English, and I didn't use it that much. And I paint. I have my channel in Spanish, and say, what the heck? I mean, I'm getting old, and I'm not gonna use. It's like buying something and not use it. I mean, that's what I thought about English, you know, it's learning and not use it. Let's use it no matter what. And here I am. Okay, stepping back. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm going to add a little bit color to the face. I'm mixing a more reddish color, kind of. It's a kind of I'm mixing yellow and red, but more red. Okay, and you can see this reddish color here, and you know that on any face we're gonna find some reddish areas always on the same spots. That's because of anatomy. On the cheeks, definitely we need some red here. Wait, I'm gonna make this pretty clear. Okay, red, 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 red. Okay, I need a dark red, red. Okay, a little bit is here, and sometimes we're gonna see a little bit of red here. Sometimes It depends on the photograph, it depends on the lighting. You can see that those colors so clear on the photograph. You know there is a link to the photograph in the description box. Now it depends on anyone how much we exaggerate these reddish areas on the face. If you want to paint like a more painterly approach, like with really bold brush strokes, with that style you can exaggerate color a little bit more. It's not like it have to be like that. It's not like that. It's just like it's easily when we add more brush strokes to add more color than when we smooth out the paint. We want to get a more realistic approach. That's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Okay. Okay. Lima Pro, yeah. Hello, Abby. Glad that your channel is in English so that art students like me and the worldwide will learn your techniques. Yeah, that's good. How long you been doing painting? I've been painting for 30 years, maybe more. Yeah. At the same time we add these reddish colors, we have some more grayish or greenish colors. You choose there. Usually here in the nasal bone we're gonna always find some greenish color. When I say greenish or grayish, this like sometimes it works some grayish, just like black and white, and add to these areas. We're gonna see some of this color here. I mean, in this image, especially in this image, I see a lot of green, and that's because of the environment. You know, it's kind of she's on the jungle. I don't know. I think it's this. I mean, she's an actress from the series that I haven't seen, but definitely she's outside. That's because of you can see a lot of green, especially here. I need to light up this green. Okay, don't use too much paint if you're not so sure that the color you're using that's going to be the final color. We need some room to make changes. Okay, this is a greenish reflected light. Let's blend this. I blend and clean the brush. I continue blending. Clean the brush. I blend and I clean the brush. Okay. My brush for blending is a synthetic brush, really soft. and it's a round brush, but you see the shape of this brush. Okay, it's not useful anymore as a round brush, but it's so useful for me, like for blending. Okay. No, the only problem with blending is like sometimes we're going to lose the difference between light and shadows, and we put the values pretty close. And the other thing that I have seen a lot is what we call overblending, is when we want a really soft, smooth out surface, and we stay there blending and blending and blending to the point that we don't see light, midtones, and shadows anymore, and the painting is kind of flat. Okay. Yes, this blending is something that we're gonna do 3, 4, 5 times during the process. Don't try to get this smooth out surface just at the very beginning. Okay. Okay, let me step back, compare. Yeah, I think it's okay. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. I need to add some darker values to compare. You know that we need to see all the darks and lights, all of them. I mean, the darkest area here is the hair, this area here. Okay, let's mix black and yellow, a little black, okay, and a touch of red. Okay. Okay. I'm adding a alizarin crimson and more black. Now there are people that don't like to use black. Don't use it. Okay, you can use burnt umber and ultramarine blue, and you have a color that's pretty close to black. No, but I want something dark right away. I don't want to. And for me, just black is a beautiful color. Okay. Okay. I'm going to narrow this a little bit. Okay, just little by little. Yeah. Okay, now here. see the ear, align with the nose. Okay. I'm gonna change to a different brush, a smaller brush. Okay, what do you think? Do you like it? I don't like it. Yeah, but that's normal, you know, we're in the process. I'm in the process of painting. Okay, let's add some details. I'm gonna use smaller brush. Any tiny smaller brush you have, or pointy brush. I have this here, is number 4. It's pretty pointy. It's not like a smaller brush. Okay, I have a smaller one here. Number 0. Any pointy brush is gonna do the work, okay? Sometimes even a bigger brush, a round bigger brush, it could work, but it has to be pointy. Okay, I'm gonna use the same color here, this dark brown. Okay, I'm gonna draw again. Almost no paint. Okay, now the other eye. Okay. Now to get the position of this eye, you know, it's easier. You have the image just pretty close, same size, and you trace a line. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna use more red here. I'm adding cadmium red and permanent alizarin crimson here. Okay. The nostrils and the mouth. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I need to step back. Yeah. I think the color is kind of close. The color in the background, I think, yeah, I'm gonna make it darker a little bit. You know, these light spots just kind of bother me a little bit. Okay, a little bit of light on the hair would be okay. continue working on the face. Okay, where else? I have nose, mouth. I need a gray down color. Gonna mix next to this. This is, right now is pretty reddish. I'm mixing black, yellow, and red, but a touch of red. I want like a really dark, kind of greenish color. Okay, want to make these shadows here. Here. Okay, now I'm gonna blend that. Okay, let me step back. Okay. Okay. Hello, Intersart Hussein. Hello, Michael. How are you? And early tonight. Okay, for me it's the day, but okay. Let me see. Okay, squinting down my eyes. I'm gonna make this darker. Yeah. I'm gonna continue with the darks, adding more black. Okay. I need to add more light on the face. Okay. Let's see. Let me clean my brush. Okay. Light here. Here. Okay. Remember that this is you have to always keep an order on your lights. Try to keep an order, okay? It's like this is my brightest light, and then the second one, this is not gonna be that bright. If you're planning to use the same color, press less, okay, go lightly, and you have a lighter, a darker light. I mean, not as bright light, darker light. I mean, that light is not gonna be too bright, yeah? The same here. The same here. The other option is to mix a different color here. Okay, different color, and just go, and that's gonna be a darker light. It depends. You know that for me, it depends. I mean, it's not like it's the same in every painting. We can change that from painting to painting. Sometimes we decide like mix more time on the palette and before to add the brush stroke, and sometimes we kind of mix on the painting, not just on the palette. Okay, let me step back. I need to check out. I see the forehead is kind of different. Yeah. have to add more hair here. Okay. I'm gonna use my brush for blending. Just give me a second. Okay, I have another brush here for blending. Okay, I think I'm blocking the view with my hand. I'm gonna use this bigger brush. I can hold it. See how big I can hold it just from here. And don't block the view with my hand. Yeah, and at the same time, I'm pretty sure you don't want to see my hairy hand all the time, eh? Okay. I'm getting close, I'm getting close. Yeah, I'm getting close. The nose is, remember, pay attention to values. For example, this light here. I think I have to knock it down this light, or maybe add more shadow just here between this light and the reflected light. There is a shadow here. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting close with color and values. I still need, I see that I need more. For example, you see a little bit of light here, the photograph, a little bit of shadow here, okay, more shadow here, and the shape of the head, I think it's okay, but I have to reduce the chin. It has to do with darken up the neck a little bit. Yeah, and what about the eyes? I need to work on the eyes a little bit because okay, I need to, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. And let's work on the eyes. I'm mixing black and white. Almost no paint, just a little bit. Look at my brush. Just a little bit, okay. Okay, don't worry too much about the amount of paint. If you don't use any medium, you're gonna end up adding more and more paint. At the end, you're gonna realize that you have enough paint on your canvas. Now, if you use medium, that's different. It's not like I mean, use whatever you want, but be sure to have enough paint, especially if you wanna blend, because when sometimes I have seen some student, like I remember once a few years ago, she was trying to blend and she was like, I cannot blend. I said, what happened? Why? I mean, you have the right brush. Yeah, I cannot. I mean, she didn't add almost paint on the canvas. And when you don't have enough paint, that's so difficult to blend. It's like when you have a lot of paint, it's difficult to blend. When you don't have paint, it's difficult to blend. You have to find that middle, the balance between the amount of paint that it's going to be easier to blend. And she was kind of, because the idea about blending is go really light with the brush for blending, just like this, without even touching the canvas. And you get some blending. If you're doing this and you find some resistance, that means that you don't have enough paint on your canvas. Okay. Now start painting without medium. Don't use too much paint, and you're gonna realize you end up with kind of the right amount if you're gonna blend, of course. Okay. I need to see this. Okay. I think that's okay here. Okay, now I can compare a little bit more. You know, I have to darken up the brows. The shape of the brows are not okay. The nose, the light on the nose here is not okay. It's kind of, I have this light should be more here. It's like I have to move the light. Okay. What else? In the mouth. I start to see more and more mistakes, and that's okay. That's that's the idea, you know. We correct, we paint and we correct. That's the process. Yellow and red. Okay. Oh, I need to work on the neck. Yeah, to have and the mouth, and something is not okay with the expression on the face. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's continue. We have to just think and paint. course, is always the better option is to always take a rest, okay, and check out, go out for a walk, anything, and go back and check out the painting with fresh eyes. Because thereafter, just keep the eyes on the painting for 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours. I mean, we're not gonna be able to see that much. You know, get tired. Okay, I need a shadow here. Okay, this shadow is going to reduce the size of the chin. Okay, now let's blend this. Okay. Hello, Sasha. Thank you. Hello, Cool Eye Brown. Hello, Marius. Hello, Intersar. Okay. Okay. Let's continue. I have some mistakes here on the upper eyelid, the brow, the nose. I'm going really lightly. Clean the brush. Okay. Okay, and realizing that a lot of things that I have to fix here on the nose. I'm gonna add more lights to the face. Every time we blend, we knock down the lights and highlights. That's normal, okay? Remember that we think, okay, we think that we added enough lights, and we don't go back on the lights again. At the end of painting looks like kind of without lights, and that's gonna happen all the time. Remember to have to go back and add highlights. Okay. Now you see what happened. I'm knocking down the light here this light when I blend. That means that maybe I'm gonna go back here and add these lights again. Okay. Let's mix a little bit of violet, permanent alizarin crimson, and blue. A little bit of white. Not too much paint, okay? I want this color to get mixed with the color here. I see a little bit of this cool color here. Okay, a little bit here. More red. Okay. A little bit of this shadow here. Okay, I'm squinting my eyes. Okay, looks like it's okay. Squinting and squinting. Oh, I need to make this darker. Okay, I'm squinting again, and here darker, darker. Okay, I'm squinting again. Okay, here. I'm squinting down my eyes and I keep checking the whole face. I go up in here, comparing with the photograph. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's okay. Now again, I'm squinting down again. Okay, I see another mistakes that are on the midtones. Here, for example, here I see a little bit of light, kind of a combination between this greenish reflected light and obviously the light from the sky. Okay, another light here. Here. Okay. The nose is just a mess. Doesn't matter. See here. Okay. Yeah, let's go back with the lights again. Okay, here. Okay, maybe that's too yellowish. Okay, or white. Okay. I keep squinting down my eyes. Try to see light and shadows. I see this light. This is brighter than this one. This is brighter than this, and this than this. Okay, that's good. Now, obviously the lightest light, that's gonna be usually on the tip of the nose. Okay, it could be on the forehead too, but usually it's on the tip of the nose. Okay, I need to step back. Yeah, I'm getting close with the values. Okay, the likeness, I mean, I see that the shape of the face. Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. Okay. I'm gonna read the comments. Okay. Michael is saying, hi Dita, hope you are well. Dita is saying much better. I didn't know you were having some kind of problem. Anyway, hope you the best. Okay, hope you're okay, Dita. Matthew is asking, and the only one who's watched the series, looking for Alaska. Yeah, that's the name. I saw the name. Yeah. I saw the name when I was looking for image to paint. Okay, I'm gonna blend again. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay. I have to move this eyebrow a little bit up. Eyebrows. I mean this brow a little bit. Yeah, eyebrow. Yeah? Sorry, got confused. Okay. Okay, I think the color is okay here, and I'm working on these shapes, ups and downs on the face. Let me step back and squinting down my eyes, trying to see as much as possible all the value differences here. Okay. Hello Angel, hello Joyce, hello Monique. Okay, I blend and I clean the brush, okay? And I blend again. You see after the blending how I have knocked down the highlight. Go again with more paint, and we need to add more light again. And we blend. And you know now what's gonna happen. After the blending, I'm gonna knock down this highlight again. It doesn't matter how many times you need to go back and add the lights again. Okay, here I should add a little bit of green, because you know this greenish reflected light here. Okay, let's work on the nostrils again. Yeah, for the nostrils, remember we have to add a dark red. Okay, don't add black or dark brown. Well, dark red is kind of a brown, but we have to feel the red here in this area. And after making this dark, we can go back and add just a touch of pure red to make it more transparent. Even, you know, the intention of saturate a darker color is try to have some transparency even with a dark color. You know that transparency, we're when we think about transparency, we think more about lighter colors than darker colors. But in order to get some transparent dark colors, we have to saturate them. Okay, I need to step back. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see a problem here. With this area, I have something wrong there. Yes. I have to. Move this or make this grow. The mandible have to be a little bit more rounded. Wider. Okay, let me step back. Yeah, I need a darker color to retouch this. Okay. Now let's blend again. I'm looking for another brush, just soft. Just give me a second. Okay, I found this brush. Okay, nice. I don't like it. Okay, here's the one I was looking for. This is a number 6 round brush, but you need that. Just you know that I don't need like a round brush. I need this brush in this stage that I can use it for blending. Okay. I used to use. You check out my videos from maybe 2, 3, 4 months ago. I used to use a different brush for blending. It was this one, and I would use it again. You know what happened? I forgot just to clean out this one. It's kind of stiff, just because of that. I don't have the time for cleaning out this brush now. You know, I have to use some really hard solvent, like thinner, just to clean the brush out really good. blend, I clean. Okay, I'm gonna get closer. I blend. Okay, I clean my brush. I blend again. Okay, I'm gonna change smaller brush. I need a smaller brush for blending these smaller areas. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments a little bit while I take a rest from the painting, just a minute. Cool. I'm gonna check out some questions. Are you using linseed oil? No, I'm not using any medium today. When I use a medium, I use linseed oil and turpentine or mineral spirit. I mix both, kind of half and half, but not today. Okay, let's go back to painting. Okay, I see some problems on the nose. You know, with the brush that you use for blending, you can pick up a little bit of color and make some retouches too. At the same time, it's kind of blending and retouching. For example, here, I think there is a little bit of not shadow, but a different value here. Yeah, and I have to blend this. Okay. I'm adding a little bit of light and blending. Okay. With the same brush that I'm using for blending, I'm gonna add this shadow and blend. Okay, again, here the same shadow and blend. Okay. I still don't like the nose. It's kind of something that's not okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of light here. I think I know where's the mistake. I have to make the nose wider here, the frontal plane of the nose. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, it's not like it's perfect, but it's better. Now I have to make it more rounded here. Okay. And this thing about using medium or no medium, like somebody asked me, it's like from time to time. Sometimes I found myself like using linseed oil in every painting for a month. I don't stop using linseed oil. I just, and then kind of, I don't know why, it's kind of a get bored, or I don't know why I stopped using linseed oil. I don't use any medium. I continue painting and painting. And yeah, if I gotta say, if nobody asked me, I don't even realize about that. But you know, obviously, painting here on YouTube helps me to realize so many things about myself, about my habits. You know, sometimes I change from another brush to another brush. It's looked like I love some. I mean, usually I mean, even if you go back on some videos, you're gonna find some of the videos that I say this is my magic brush. That's this one that's for blending and just amazing. And now I haven't used this brush for maybe a couple of months. You know, like we go from one material to another. I'm looking for a tiny brush. And at the same time, I used to use these white tiny brushes, number 0, 00, or 000 sometimes. And I don't use them lately. It doesn't mean like I won't use it anymore. Definitely, maybe I will use it again. I'm looking right now for a brush, a pointy brush. Okay, I found a pointy brush right now. Oh, I see a mistake here in this area, I think. Yeah. I need another brush. Just give me a second. Oh, I don't have a tiny brush. I thought I have one. No. You know, this is my one set of brushes I have. You see, all of them are bigger brushes. I had like 3 sets more, like maybe more than 3 sets, but I don't have it just right now with me. I have to clean out this brush. Okay, this is a tiny one I have right now. Okay. I need to zoom in the image. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same with my camera. Okay. The only problem here is holding the brush. I just put kind of holding my one hand with my other hand. Okay. Mixing pink, red and white. Okay, more white. I need to add a highlight here. Okay. Now a highlight on the lower eyelid. Okay, I need to soften this. Okay. I'm cleaning the brush, and I use the same brush for blending and the same brush for painting, because you know I have more brushes, but I don't have them with me right now, and you know, to go look for them I have to go upstairs, and yeah, it's just like I don't want to do that. Okay, now I'm mixing a darker color. Okay, now this area that is close to the tear duct, we have to add more red, okay? This here. And blend, of course, blend. Okay, I'm going to zoom in even more. I don't think I'm going to be able to. Wow, there's a huge eye on the screen. Okay. That helps me to see this big eye on the screen. That helps me with the drawing. With the painting, sorry. But I mean, I would love to just to use something to see my painting that big, like in front of me. Like a long time ago, sometimes I used to use some those glasses that amplifier. I don't remember the name. Maybe I should use them, but again, yeah. Okay, no way, I have to go look for a brush. So difficult. Okay. Oh, maybe I have one here. No, just I'll be back in 20 seconds. No, I couldn't find them here. I thought it was here. Just I have a lot of brushes here, and I just don't want to go upstairs. Okay, let's continue painting. Okay, now let's move to the other eye. Now remember, our eyes are not symmetrical, and we're gonna see usually some differences from one eye to the other eye. Okay, I'm gonna add the highlight. I need to see a highlight. But this eye doesn't have a highlight. This is the one that has a highlight here. Okay, I'm gonna add the highlight to this eye. Okay. Okay, I need to step back. Hello, Miriam. Okay, let's continue. Something's not okay with this eye. Okay. I'm moving this eye a little bit up. Now, if you want like a blend even more, like a really get a really soft surface, smooth out this just to extreme. You should let it dry because usually when we add a second layer, in the second layer we can blend even more. It's just like so easy. No, it's not. There's not nothing easy about this, but let's say that it's a little bit easier than we trying to blend on just one layer. Okay. Okay, I need to make this darker. Mm-hmm. 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 I need a little bit of green here. I'm mixing blue, black, and yellow. I just need to make this darker. Okay, a touch of cameo, a touch of Alice and Crimson. Okay. Now I need this, make this brow a little bit darker. Okay. Oh, what about the other brow? Yeah, I need to make this darker too. Okay. Let's go back to normal view. Normal view. Okay, let's blend. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, I think I got the eyes. No, it's not perfect yet, but close enough to compare and try to see more mistakes and try to fix them. Okay, I need to add more red to this reflected light. Okay, let's pick up the brush and I'm gonna mix yellow, cobalt blue, and let's add. I wanna see where I'm going to add. Obviously, I'm planning to exaggerate this accent, but where? I mean, it could be here, like the light is coming, the reflected light is coming from below. It could be here. The image, I can see this is more here. I'm gonna follow the image. Yes, I would like to exaggerate that a little bit more. I'm going to add a different yellow to my palette. I have chrome yellow hue. This is a more intense yellow. That means that I'm gonna have a more intense green with this yellow. Okay, a little bit of, and let's see, now I have a more intense green, and it's a little bit lighter too. Okay, let's see, I need to step back. Okay, I think it's too intense, but let's see. I mean, I'm not done yet. You know that when we see a color alone, we usually it's kind of difficult to judge one color alone, and we need to judge this color in relationship with the other colors. For example, one way to knock down this color or make it just this color integrate here, that would be add kind of the same color or even intense variation of this color to the background. Okay, here for example. And with that is kind of I knock down that color because I have more of that colors everywhere, and that doesn't work as an accent anymore because it's spread out here and there. Okay, if I leave this color alone or I make it even brighter, definitely that's gonna call our attention. Maybe too much. Right now I think it's too much, but I mean, I'm not done yet, and I know that I need more contrast. I know that maybe I'm gonna add more lights to the forehead, and maybe I'm gonna add more, a little bit more pink to the face. Not so sure yet, but let's add more color just here a little bit. Okay. Imagine that you just add the makeup to a real person and do this with a soft brush, and then you have it a little bit more pinky. Okay, without preparing, trying to match the perfect color. There is just like scumbling. I mean, you know that scumbling is applying painting with a dry brush on a dry surface. But this is maybe the closest thing to scumbling with wet brush. And to get this right, it's about the pressure on your brush. Okay, don't pressure too much, just on the air. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of this green here. Okay, a little bit. Same green here because I have some light here, some reflected light. Okay, maybe it's too much. Let's continue. Okay. Okay. I'm checking out some values, and I think I need more light here. Okay. The same here. Okay. Oh, Monique is saying you go over, so we will wait here. Okay. Yeah, the problem is like I know where I have my brushes upstairs, but I have to open the package, and you know, maybe it's gonna take me more than 1 minute. Bye, Miriam. Take care. Hello, Lydia. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Hello, Invictus Art. Okay, and scrolling up to see if I have any question here. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna add more light. I have a doubt here about maybe making the forehead grow more. No, okay, again, one thing I have to do is add more light here. Okay, and now let's blend. Okay, I'm going to zoom in to work on the nose. Okay. I need to make this nose more rounded. Okay, let's blend this. Okay. I'm mixing a dark orange. But now I have a doubt about the nose and the distance from the nose to the mouth. Okay. I think it's pretty close, but maybe I'm making a mistake here. Okay, let's see at the end. Yeah. Okay. Let's add a reflected light here. And at the same time a greenish reflected light here. Do you have any question? Let me know. Remember, we need to add always a little bit more color to the nose in order to make the nose pop forward. It's about basically adding more red or orange. It depends on the skin color. Okay, I think I need more shadow in this area here. Or maybe it's about just more light here. Yeah, I need more shadow. And the shape of the nose is not okay, it's more curvy here. Okay, I'm gonna add more light to the nose, the highlight. I wanna make it more brighter. I wanna make it brighter. Okay, maybe that's too much. Yeah, definitely the light, the highlight is a little bit up. Okay, that's better. Yeah, even a little bit more. For this highlight, I'm mixing white with chrome yellow hue. You know, this chrome yellow hue is pretty intense. It's a pretty intense saturated yellow. It's kind of between lemon yellow and cadmium yellow hue. But it definitely is more intense than cadmium yellow hue. It's because it has like a yeah, no, I mean it's just more intense. Let's say you use it and you're gonna see the difference. Okay, now let's work on the mouth. Okay, I make this color a little bit darker, lower. It's a little bit darker, and let's say the half upper part is a little bit lighter. Okay. Okay. Thank you, T. So Sofian. Have you provided to do dry pastel life drawing? Yeah, thank you, Dita, for answering. Yes, I have some pastels paintings on my channel. I have created a playlist. You can check out the playlist. In this way, I have an order between my acrylics, oil paints, and pastel. And I mean, I haven't created a playlist for the digital painting yet, but I'm about to do it. Okay. And sooner or later, for sculpture and for watercolor, I was watching some watercolor painters videos yesterday, and I was like, oh my god, I wanna try, and yeah, I want to try. Obviously, I have to practice a little bit before going live. I said this the last year. It's been a year, I didn't do anything. I keep just painting portraits. Okay, I need more red. Sorry. A lighter red, a darker red. I paint and step back, okay? And check out, yeah, it's too reddish. Okay, I think that's okay. Okay, let's add some highlight. Details, so, but, so Sofian is asking me, yeah, I mean, you're gonna find like maybe 5, 6 live streams where just like this one, but I use pastel pencils. Did is asking me why you choose for green instead of blue. Yeah, I see green. Yeah, I see green. You see blue? You know this. The color changed a little bit, you know, from screen to screen, but I see green, and since I have green here, it looks like uh, it's a color that I can keep in harmony with the background. But anyway, I'm not so sure yet. Uh, you know, I love what so sure is that I love this orange reflected light because that add a lot of warmth to the face. But in this case, I think it's okay. Okay, let's see. You know that we change our mind during the process. It's about what we like. And right now, I'm kind of happy with this, but it's not like I'm just like oh my God, it's really beautiful for me. No, no. I mean, I feel that I have to do something more. I don't even know why, but maybe it could be about color. Maybe it could be even about what you say, Dita. What you're saying that changing the color instead of green blue. Who knows? Instead of green orange. I know that I love orange and I love making some. For me, maybe right now adding orange that could be making this glow in the hair too, and a little bit of orange to the background, and I love that. You know, the more I think about that, the more I love the idea about adding orange. Yeah. But there's something that, let's see, you know, color is something that I feel that since I'm not adding a lot of paint, I feel that I can change. Not easily, but I can change it. I think that I'm able to change the color. Okay. I just want to continue working on the face, and at some point I'm gonna be thinking about that. And let's see. You know, I'm trying to copy as much as possible the photograph, but definitely we can change a lot of things if we want to. Okay, I'm gonna squint down my eyes and go all over the painting again, checking out for things to fix. Okay, I need to add more shadow here. Okay, I see some green reflected light here. I'm not gonna add that reflected light because right now and it's just like this idea about adding an orange color is growing on my head, and maybe I will do it. I don't know. Okay, another thing. This should be soft. Here the same. I have to kind of light up this. Keep this dark. The shape of the nose is something that I still feel that I should correct something here. But I wait. I keep working. When I see a mistake, I give sometimes to myself like I say I used to say to myself like wait, wait. Okay, you're gonna see what to fix in a minute. Don't try to force it. It's just like it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You know, it's like in a minute. It's something's gonna hit me like oh wow, here's I have to fix this. Or at the same time when somebody point out a mistake, definitely that helps to see what's wrong when we don't see what is wrong. A mistake about color, about value, anything. You know, I'm squinting down my eyes and checking out here and there, realizing little things that I have to change. For example, this area should be a little bit darker here. Okay, a little bit darker here. Okay, squinting down my eyes again. Okay, here a little bit darker. Okay, here again, darker. Okay, yeah. Or else I'm squinting again, stepping back. Okay, here, darker and darker. and my son is coming for his cell phone. I use his cell phone for the live stream for Instagram. Ya termino.
¿Cuánto te falta?
Media hora más o menos. Yeah, that was me telling my son that I'm about to finish up. I'm gonna be here maybe for 30 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know. I still need to fix so many things, but yeah. Let's see how far I can get. Okay, the mouth is red, but these shadows here on the corner of the mouth have to be kind of greenish or grayish. I mean, when I say grayish, I mean like gray down the skin color. Darken up the skin color and gray down the skin color, not necessarily add black and white. Okay, but gray down the skin color, or add green. The green is always a good option to knock it down, since I start always with kind of an orangey color. If I add green, definitely it's going to knock down my skin color. Hello, thank you, Abdul. Hello, Wolf Son. Wolf Song is saying, I absolutely enjoyed the digital art sessions. It's easy to work along with you at the same pace. Have you considered using some other software? To be honest, not, since I'm just kind of trying to understand Photoshop, you know, that I feel like I'm using just like 1% of Photoshop. It feels like it's a really powerful program, and it have like a lot of options, and I don't know all of them yet. And yes, I have to practice. I gotta get used to first the pencil, the tablet, you know, and the way to work with Photoshop. And then when someday, pretty sure I'm gonna try to see for a new software, or yeah, pretty sure I will, but not now, because I'm not even 100% comfortable with Photoshop. It's not about Photoshop, obviously, you know, it's about me. It's like when somebody starts painting with oils. Okay, anyone is going to struggle. It's not going to be about the oil paints. It's just about experience that anyone has painting. And that's the same with anything. I mean, it's just about practice. I gotta spend just more time practicing. Oh, Procreate, yeah. Yeah, Dita. Yeah, yeah, I know about Procreate. I haven't seen the software. I know that this. Yeah, it's like it's everywhere. Every time that I look for a video in YouTube, because I'm looking for videos right now, to see the process. Yeah, and I'm looking for speed up videos, because I don't have the time to check out the full video. And to see it, when I see a full speed up video, I can kind of capture some things on the fly, and I use them. And this Procreate is like everywhere. Every video that I check out, it says Procreate. and I have to skip on them because right now I'm using Photoshop. Okay. Then another thing that I need to make my computer more powerful. I mean, I've been experiencing some delays on the tool when I use Photoshop, and at the same time, my computer froze a couple of times, and you know I need more memory. And I was about to go out to, but today was my day. Like I'm going out to buy some memory, round memory, and I have to go to see my dad. I was thinking to take my son with me, and then I said, okay, maybe I should paint it, something for my channel. And I was for the last, I think 4 or 5 painting. I've been painting with a lot of paint, and today I was like, I wanna paint something soft. I wanna blend a lot, and that's kind of something that it's gonna be. It's not like homework, obviously. It's like when somebody says, okay, I wanna go and play my favorite sport. I'm gonna go and have fun, and that's my way of having fun. Is being here, painting, enjoying, and feel kind of rewarded, let's for saying some way, when I start to see my painting coming out, and I see, oh wow, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. It's pretty good. And sometimes it's not that good, but it's, you know that sometimes I don't get the painting right. Sometimes I don't know. It's just like that. You know, oil paint is like a moving thing. Sometimes it's kind of difficult to control. That's the difference between the difference with digital painting, that, and I gotta say that I have found digital painting a little bit relaxing. Yeah, I mean the process, not the result, not the painting. I mean, it's always kind of a little bit. You have to focus in order to, you know, to get the face, to get a face, to get a nice result. But relaxing about knowing that fixing something is gonna be easy. Just that changing a color is gonna be easy. You know that here when we paint, we correct things by moving those things. Okay, moving an eye a little bit up, or but that's kind of, that's not easy. With digital painting, it's like you pick up the eye and you move the eye a little bit up, and that's it. And since you know that, you say, oh well, okay, if I see a problem, I'm gonna fix it. And that kind of take some weight from your shoulders about thinking. With oil paint, it's different. Yeah. But at the end, I know that obviously I'm gonna spend more time always with oil paints, with traditional painting more than anything more. Oh, Wolf is saying about use Krita. Krita, okay, I think I have seen that too. Oh, Dita, you have a video with Photoshop. Okay, I'm gonna check out that. Hello, Jonas. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm squinting down my eyes again. I'm gonna adjust some lights. Need more light here. I need more light here. I'm gonna use a different brush. Okay, this one is better. Okay, a little bit of light here. Okay, squinting down my eyes, stepping back. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Okay, okay. More light here. Light here. And a little bit of light on top of the brow. Okay. Okay, need to work on the ear. Okay, what else? I guess paint the cigarette. The data is telling me that I can work in just one layer. Then it's the same as traditional painting. Yeah, that's what I do with Photoshop. I work just in one layer. I'm trying to learn to add more layers because that's the idea. And I have seen that there is an advantage of adding a lot of layers. You know, you can retouch, let's say, just part by part, like the eyes, the nose, the background, and don't affect everything. You can just change saturation, you can change um, okay. You can change saturation, you can and everything. Just let's say for the hair, make the hair darker without affecting the face. I think that's the more important advantage of using layers in Photoshop. let's see. Right now I'm thinking about the reflected light. I want to add some orange there. It's just like orange. It works perfectly with the face. You know, orange is a warm color, and it's gonna work always with the face. Okay, but if I add orange, I have to change all of this. I have to add orange here, orange here, orange here, orange here. Maybe add some red, dark red on the hair, like to create some translucent shadow there. Some, yeah, I think I can make it. I think that would be beautiful. Let me do something here. I'm going to add a little bit of a dark red here. Well, that was too much. But imagine this, it's a dark red. The idea is create some transparency, okay? And then I add some orange here. Let me pick up some pure orange with my palette knife, because I just want to see right now the intensity of this orange. Let's say that it shows here a little bit. Okay. At the same time, I gotta think that maybe a lot of color is gonna make my face look more greenish or more grayish. I don't know. I have to double think on this. Since the skin color that I have right now is kind of grayish, it's not like an orangey skin color. Maybe this is gonna affect. And trying just to imagine this, but not so sure. Okay, let's add a little bit of yellow chrome to make this orange even more saturated. What do you think? I mean, I love it. The only thing that I'm trying to think is about comparison. It's not like you love a color and it's gonna work. But let's do it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Some orange. And at the same time I'm gonna add a dark blue here, just for what? I want to create more contrast with the orange. And when you want to create more contrast, it's about light and shadow and color. Okay, let's see if I can keep maybe both the green and the orange. And definitely when you have two colors, there is gonna be more an effect of more colorful when you combine, for example, cool and warm colors. Okay, now let's add some blue here with a little bit of alizarin crimson. I want to be sure that this is the opposite in color, complementary color, and at the same time in temperature. That's why I have this kind of purple. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use my palette knife again. Oh, I cannot work with this palette knife. I need a smaller palette knife. Okay, I cannot lay down the paint. Okay. There, let's add a little bit of this orange here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm gonna blend a little bit this. Okay, the other thing that if you add orange on top of green and you blend, I mean, what's gonna happen? Yeah, maybe with that is enough. Okay, more red here, and yellow, glycerin crimson. Okay, more red here, and yellow, and glycerin crimson. Okay, I have to light up this orange a little bit. Let's add a touch here. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Now this red is pushing my greens. Okay, and yeah, okay. Now what I have, I see more of the green here. Okay, my option obviously is to add more green to the other side of the face, the background, just by comparison to kill down the greens. Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, I have to go to work on the hair. I love this green. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'm not done yet. I just love the green. Wow, that was too much paint. Now always try to practice making some changes to the image. Not always, I mean, no, sorry, not always. Try sometimes to practice, because when you do that, you have to test your own knowledge about color theory. You know, you're gonna be in problems, definitely. I mean, trying to balance the colors, lights, warm, cool colors. We're trying to do that. You know that it's so easy to lose control with color. Uh, yeah, somebody's asking me about the red. Yeah, it has a little bit of Jonas, a little bit of permanent Elysian crimson. Okay, and it depends on what you want, what you like. You know, uh, obviously, for example, in order to knock down here the colors on my painting, I could choose to make all the background dark or maybe just one color, a neutral color, a gray down color, and that's gonna work too. Why? Because I'm just taking out the background from the game, they say, and just having color here. This add more color to the painting, but that's for good. Okay, maybe, and take your time. Let the painting rest and check out later. Use a mirror, okay, to check out some mistakes, and obviously make some correction. Drawing correction is something that we have to always. We need to check out always the drawing, because definitely we're gonna find some mistakes. Definitely. After I finish up my live stream, I don't like to see my paintings anymore, because I mean I know that I'm gonna find some things that are not okay, and it's like uh, I don't see a reason just to torture myself thinking that I made a mistake. I know that I'm gonna have a mistake. That's normal. But that's what I think. We all think different. For the new people in my channel that wants to paint with me and like paint along, like live paint along, I have live paint along lessons on my Patreon account. You can check out the link on the description box. Okay, we basically paint and draw weekly, and that's pretty good to keep us sharp, to keep us practicing. That's what we want. Okay, my stomach is making noises. That means it's time to go. Okay, I think I have to reduce this shadow here. You know that this shadow always affect the expression, and let's see how it looks if I just light up this. Yeah. And the people that love this and you like this too much, yeah, I have a coffee account, yeah, where you can just say thank you by using my coffee account to buy me a coffee. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, some people just love that do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, what else? Okay, I don't like the green here anymore. And you can see how greenish it looks now. It didn't look that greenish before. Just that's contrast, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna continue working here, and definitely I'm going to do something. Okay, first maybe I'm gonna do something here. Okay, I'm gonna knock down this. I just gotta be sure to use the same value. By using like a transparent layer of green. Yeah, if you wanna knock down transparent layer of red, sorry, if you wanna knock down green, what do you use? Red. You wanna have a color wheel here. You wanna knock down green, use red. Yeah. And I wanna say thank you always this I have some little things that one of my patrons just sent me by mail, and I'm gonna be always grateful to Mary Chester. Okay, a little bit of red here. Okay. A little bit of pink here. Okay. I'm cleaning my brush and I'm going to blend a little bit more. Okay, let me see. Okay, I need to work. I still need to work on details. For example, the eyes. I didn't paint the iris. I'm mixing. Okay. There's something that's not okay about the eyes. Okay, some eyelashes. Just a little bit. I think this lower eyelid is just too thick. Okay. I need a little bit of violet, just a little bit. Oh, that's too light. Okay. Yeah, I need to. Okay, red, yellow, and black. Okay. Now I need some almost really intense red. I'm mixing both reds, permanent alizarin crimson and cameo red. I'm gonna blend a little bit. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you so much to Michelle Ramos for the coffee. Eh, okay, what else? Oh, I'm gonna read the band on the top of her left ear. It looks like a pencil or something. The band. Oh, here, this is a cigarette. Or you mean that? Yeah. Oh no. Or something is about here. Thank you. I am if. Okay. Oh no, you mean that? Dita. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit closer to for you to see this. Okay. I want to add. Zooming in this, I'm gonna add a little bit of just touches of lights here, highlights. I'm mixing just pink. Okay, I'm gonna add a highlight here, a little bit, a highlight here. Okay, just the tip of the brush. Okay. Okay, now the other eye. Here I should work more, but it's kind of difficult to, that's we should feel the thickness of the lower eyelid and the upper eyelid. That's the difficult. That's pretty difficult to get in a small space like this. Okay. Okay, what else? I have to stop at some moment because I mean I can continue checking out, and finding a lot of things to fix here and there, and we need more time for. I need more time, but I just love to paint just for 2 hours or 3 hours at top, and to get as much as possible on that time. Okay. Need to step back, squint down again. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna soft this. I want to soft this a lot. Okay. Last thing is gonna be about edges all the time. Okay. Check out edges here and there. I mean, I should put more time on the ear, but it's gonna take me more and more. I don't have time. Well, okay, a little bit more on the ear. Just a little bit more here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use kind of brownish color, neutral brown. Okay, even looks like kind of greenish. Okay, and a touch of pure red inside here. Okay. You know, it's not like you see red. It's gonna be just about red. No, maybe you see red in one area, but there's gonna be a combination between cool and warm colors, or complementary colors, and you don't know because you don't know what the painter was thinking about color harmony, or about how the painter tries to add more color to the painting, or just to smaller areas. Okay, one way to add more color obviously is a combination between warm and cool colors, but that's kind of pretty difficult to do. We try that all the time. Okay, what is? I see a difference with this eye, but you know I try to change this eye a little bit, because if you pay attention to the image, you see that both our eyes are not symmetrical. One eye is kind of looking to this direction, and the other eye is looking to another direction. That's what I see on the photograph. Okay, on my painting, obviously, I'm more afraid of that, and I have changed a little bit, trying to don't have that effect. But I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if I got it right. Anyway. Yeah. A touch of red here. A touch of red here. Oops. Okay, I think getting to the end, and at the same time, my son is coming down again to ask for his cell phone. Okay, thank you, Isabella. Hello, Sarah. Okay, what else? What else? Yeah, I think that's it, eh? Okay. What else? What else? What else I can do? Okay, I'm gonna mix a little bit of white, blue, a lot of white. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. I'm gonna make this more round. Okay. Hello, Clear Trish Smith. Your work is amazing. Thank you. What time is your weekly paint and long classes? Okay. Welcome to my channel first. There's a link in the description box, or here on the chat box. There's a link. We paint. It depends, you know. On Patreon, we have I have kind of different tiers. A tier is different prices, let's say. We paint Saturdays, and it's just for $4 per month. We paint every Saturday for 2 hours with oil paints and for 2 hours with acrylics. Okay, and we paint still life, landscapes, sometimes portrait, but it's just more like a painterly approach with really bold brush strokes because it's just 2 hours. Okay, we draw Wednesdays for 2 hours and a half, and that's a different tier. It's just for $15 per month. We draw every Wednesday at night from 7 to 9:30 and Central Time, okay, US Central Time. And we paint Tuesdays and Sundays for 4 to 5 hours every Tuesday and Sunday. No, four Tuesdays or Sundays, 4 classes per month. That's the higher tier. Is just for $100 per month. And let's say that you pay the higher tier, $100. You can join. You pay for Tuesdays, Sundays, and you have free Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And you can join basically the whole week and draw and paint. And we have a critique session Fridays, a live critique session where people submit paintings on our Facebook group or private Facebook group, and I critique them, and I paint on top of my the paintings with Photoshop. Okay, and squinting down and checking out again values. This is something, values are really important, and at the same time I'm blending. Sorry. I think that was enough for me. Okay. And another thing about Patreon is that we use Zoom. That means that I see your paintings. I critique your paintings live. All the times you want during the whole process. It's like, let's say something kind of similar to YouTube video, but obviously it's 4 or 5 hours because we all go slower. I explain in more detail the process, and I make a lot of pauses for everybody to catch up and continue painting and having a nice time and enjoy our passion for painting. Okay, that's it for today. I see you Friday. I'm gonna paint again. I don't know what, but I'm gonna look a nice image, and maybe acrylic. I don't know. Okay. I think that's it. Maybe something is wrong here and there, but I don't have more time. It's been 3 hours. I would love to be here more, but I have to do something more. And let me put my face here. Okay, where is it? Oh, here I am. Okay, thank you everybody for being here, and see you next time. Okay, take care everybody. See you Friday.